What's up, y'all? It is a new day in the workroom, and that means today we are reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 8. I missed the first two episodes. It was just a lot going on. I wanted to do it, but I was behind, and I'm like, the girls are gonna have to wait. I'm gonna start on episode 3, which is low-key perfect because it's the ball challenge, and that's my favorite challenge. And we just have like a bajillion looks to get through, so let's just get started. At the top of the episode, we get the girls coming back into the room. Basically, Naysha got eliminated last episode. I wasn't super upset about that. Ru comes in, and like I said, it's the ball challenge. So we have the supermarket ball, and the categories are legendary queens, like dairy, like milk and ice cream and all that stuff. Fruity patootie, which I didn't really know how to interpret until I saw it on the runway. And then supermarket supermodel. And then that third one is where they have to take, if you haven't seen it, they have to take random materials and create a look out of it in the workroom. So the first two looks they can bring, but then this third look, they have to create it on their own by sewing or whatever means they have. And basically they have these bags full of material, like supermarket material and home material and stuff like that that they can use. I'm obviously not a drag queen, but I am basically doing the review as a consumer. Typically, I'll watch the pit stop and I'll watch like sibling watchery with Bob and Monet just so I can get like a drag queen's perspective on the looks and whatever I may have missed. But as a consumer, as a viewer, I'm going to tell y'all what I saw and what I liked and what I didn't like. It was interesting watching the girls kind of get into like what they were going to do for their looks. I think that Candy's sketch was hilarious. But I wasn't really getting anything like, you really don't know until you see it. Then we get to the runway. First category, legendary queens. We have Jessica Wilde. I like this look. I like this look on Jessica Wilde. I think I would have preferred it, and I realized this when I was watching it. I would have preferred it without the cereal bowl. 'Cause I think that the dress spoke for itself, and I feel like with drag, like, they always say on the show, like when they critique, if you have to explain it, then it's not a good reference or whatever. I think that she could have just let the dress speak for herself and we would have understood what it was. And then if we didn't, then we didn't. But I think I would have preferred it without the cereal bowl. Otherwise, it's a good look. I don't love the earrings with it, and I don't really love the hair, but I like the dress. I do like the dress. I like the concept. Like I said, I would prefer it without the cereal bowl. I would have took that. Then we have Jimbo. This is a Jimbo stan page. I'm just going to let y'all know, like, this is a Jimbo stan page. I love Jimbo. I didn't watch Jimbo on Canada's Drag Race, but I did watch UK vs. the World. And that's when I fell in love with Jimbo. So Jimbo really can't do any wrong for me. But I don't think Jimbo does any wrong, period. But we can talk about that. This look, though, I'm going to have to... I didn't really think about it beforehand. When Heidi got into it, and Untucked, and she was just like, I mean, it didn't give me dairy. Like, it was just a white look with some bubbles on it. I feel her. Like, I feel her. I didn't really consider that when I saw the look, to be honest. I wasn't thinking about it. I like the look, but I do agree that it doesn't give dairy. Next, we have Heidi. Heidi, I think, looks amazing. I've always loved Heidi. For me, she was never like a look girl, like never like a big look queen, but like now that she's back, she looks amazing. Her makeup looks amazing in this look. I love the lashes. I love the concept. I just think it looks great. Her legs look great. Like, it's a great look. It's one of my favorite looks so far. Next, we have another favorite, I would say, and this is on Kahana Montrese. I do wish, like, as they were panning down, because they kind of started from up and then they went down. As they were panning down, I was hoping it was going to be a skirt, because I just thought that would be so cute. But the pants were cute, too. I like the little bow on them. That did it for me. If it was just like plain pants, I wasn't going to live for it. But I like that this look is giving what it gives. I like the little cowbells in the hair. The earrings are cute. The makeup's cute. Shoe is cute. Like, it's a cute look at the end of the day. I also love Candy Muse. This is cute to me. Like, I clocked it when she came out, and I'm like, it's a leotard. It's a bodysuit. But, I mean, she looks good at the end of the day. I don't necessarily love the hair. I guess I will say that. But she was just saying, like, she would spill milk. So I love that concept. I think she looks good, and it worked for what it was supposed to be. I did not like Alexis Michelle's look. I don't really like super, like, cartoony looking things that's just not really me. So I don't really care for this look. I mean, I'm trying to find like the positive. It's not a bad look, so I'm not saying that, but I don't care for it. Um, that's kind of all I got. I kind of live for James. I remember James on their original season. I don't remember really having like an opinion about James, but I know like afterwards, a lot of queens will really like praise James and talk about James's YouTube channel and all these types of things. So a lot of people were really excited to see James come back for All Stars, and I love this look. I think it's amazing. Like I love the hand type of thing. I've been seeing that a lot lately, especially Beyonce just did something like this on Renaissance. I love the cookies. Like I just think it's a cute concept. So this is actually a really good look too. I was thinking I didn't really enjoy these looks, but now that I'm looking back at them, I'm like, okay, it's some good ones. But then Lala Reed, I mean, I feel like Michelle kind of went up over this look. I didn't really live for it. I didn't hate it either, but I didn't live for it. Like, I hate the hat and the hair. It's very auntie. But it's cool. Like, I mean, it's a polished look, I guess. I love Lala Ree though, but it just wasn't like this look didn't wow me. And even the bags though, like I don't really understand the bags. I don't know what was on the bags. I didn't get a good look at them. So this isn't my favorite look, but it's not a bad look. I have no idea what Kasha Davis was doing. Like the sour cream concept, you know, she said she was sour cream, so that's why she was making the face, but the dress didn't give sour cream. It just gave like white or cream dress. So I didn't like this. Darian Lake, I wanted to like this. I think like the way that I guess whatever fabric this is, the way that the light was hitting it was making it look kind of like silver at times. So it wasn't giving me white, and I guess I'm being too picky, but the category was legendary, so and everybody else had on white for the most part. So I'm thinking white, but it just the color wasn't giving me white. I didn't really care for the belt. Like it kind of took me out of the theme. I get that it was supposed to be like dripping milk, I guess. But like Michelle said, it is long. I think that was a picky critique. Like when she chose that to critique out of all things. But I think it is long. Like it looked weird. It kind of gives like the what's the guy from Scream? The with the face, it gives like that costume, like the little cape, the black cape costume. That's what it's giving me. Even with the material, like it's just looking very Halloween. But it's okay. It's an okay look. It's not terrible. The next category is Fruity Patootie. This is the one I said I didn't really understand. But then everybody started coming out in fruit costumes, which I didn't love. But okay, fine, whatever. First, we have again Jessica Wilde. I didn't love this look on Jessica. I get that it's a callback to her season, which I didn't originally watch. I didn't start watching Drag Race until season 8. So I didn't get it when I saw it, and it just didn't wow me. It's very plain to me, honestly. But I like Jessica Wilde. I actually do like, now that I'm getting to know Jessica, and this is my first time watching her compete, I like her, but this look didn't do anything for me. And so I'm jumping ahead, but yeah, this look didn't really do it for me. Jimbo, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't understand the category. Is it one or is it two? I didn't understand the category. So when the dress came out, I really wasn't getting it. But I get like Fruity Patootie, so she was putting fruity people on her dress, which was cool. I like that it was a different interpretation. I can say that because everybody walking out being a piece of fruit wasn't like spectacular to me, wasn't gag worthy to me. So I appreciate the different interpretation. Jimbo typically does give us a different interpretation. So I can say that, but I wasn't like super wowed by this look or anything. Heidi looked amazing. I was gonna say I don't know that I love the hair, but I guess it's fine. Like, but the look I think is really, really good. I love it. I love the shape of it. I think Heidi looks super polished. Like this is a really good look on her. I love this look. Kahana ate it. She looks amazing. Like, especially with the Baps hair, I clocked that immediately. Like, this is just a great look. I hated that mostly everybody was coming out as like fruit, but I thought that this was amazing. I loved this. It just looked great. And I love the little detail in the banana. Like, it might have been painted or something, where it just looked like, it looks like a real banana. I love how it's stoned at the top. I touched on the hair. The earrings are cool. The shoes are great. The makeup looks amazing. This was a great look. Candy, I mean, we literally just saw this last episode just because, I mean, and again, like, it's not like they pick the episodes and they know which look is coming after which look, to my understanding. But I feel like in my package, if I was packing for Drag Race and I had two all red looks and they were the same silhouette, basically, I would just be like, I can't do this. But it looks okay. I'm not in love with it. It's not bad, and I love candy, so that's plus points. But it's not my fave. I also didn't really love the last all red look. It was okay, but I didn't love it. But it's cool. And then again, it's another bodysuit. So now this is the ball. It's three looks, and we got two bodysuits already. I really liked this dress on Alexis Michelle, but that was about it. It didn't give me the blueberry it was supposed to give me. I guess looking at the hair, sure, but I didn't really love the hair. The dress was beautiful. I didn't really like. I didn't go crazy over the hair. I didn't go crazy over the makeup, but I thought the dress was beautiful. I think it would have been great for like another challenge or something. It'd be a cute dress to wear somewhere else, but I didn't love it for this. James Mansfield looks fine. It's nothing special. It's fun, I guess, but it's pretty simple to me. If there's more to it, I don't know, but it's pretty simple to me. It looks fine. It looks fine. I didn't like this on Lala. Like I kept trying to like it. I kept trying to like it, and I was just looking at different pieces, and it just looked like it could have been so much better. The concept was great, and where she was going with it was great, but I think it could have just been so much better. And it's always something about Lala's makeup that I just don't love. But I think that the idea was there. I would give her a pass on it, but I didn't love this. Now here, I think Kasha Davis looked amazing. I don't know that it's giving me fruit. Well, okay, it's got bananas on the shoulders, so I guess I take that back. If I looked at it, I guess. Okay, I think it's a good look. I like this look. It's not, I'm not wowed by it, I guess, but I think it looks really good. She looks gorgeous. So I think I can give her that. I like it enough. This I actually liked on Darien Lake. Like, I don't know. When she first came out, I hated that wig and it just looked like a lot, even with like the cover up that she had on. But when she did the tearaway and she had the like bodysuit thing, I enjoyed it. I liked it. It wasn't like a, oh my god, she's on the top type of thing for me. But I was like, okay, I like that. I'll take it. I do think I still would have took some different hair, but I like this look. It's fine. The little random red ring though, like I hate when they seem like they just kind of throw on random stuff. I guess I would have to see it more closely, but I could have passed on the ring, and I definitely could pass on this wig. Even as I get closer and look at it more, I hate it. The final category is supermarket supermodel, and again, these are the looks that the girls made. So some girls sewed, some girls super glued. You know, they did whatever they needed to do. I will say none of these looks really wow me. This is not a looks season. I hate to say it. Love the girls, but this is just not a looks season. They don't look bad, but I've seen seasons with the better looks. And I wanted to say they are entertaining, but I'm also not super like giddy about them either. Like, it's some good personalities on this cast, but I don't know. Like, we're 3 episodes in and I'm not like flipping my lid, especially coming off All Star 7 last year, which was an all winner season, and then coming off last season of Drag Race, which I thought was really good. That was a great cast. It was super entertaining. This just feels like I'm putting in. I'm trying to get in there, but I'm enjoying it. Like, I always enjoy supporting the queens and watching them, and so I'm working with them. That being said, this look on Jessica Wilde, I hate this. I thought that this was awful. Like, I don't, there may be something that I'm missing, but I feel like I could have made this. And I ain't never sewed, super glued, nothing in my life. But I feel like I could have made this. Now the wig, the makeup, that's stunning. She looks great. But that look, This is not good. I don't know what the judges were talking about, and again, we're gonna get there. But I hated this. Like I literally, honestly, looking at all three of her looks, like the role. We'll get there. I'm jumping ahead. Jimbo, I didn't really live for this either. It's kind of a gag that I said this is a Jimbo stand account because I'm not really giving her oats. But I love Jimbo, and I mean the wig is cute, the face is cute. She made this, so I think that is. I don't know if I could say it's in. I don't know. I don't know if I could have made this. So I want to say it's impressive to have made this, and it has a tiny bit of shape, and it seems like it makes sense. Like she had a direction, so it makes sense. It's just not my favorite thing to look at, but it works. I kind of hate that it's so short too. Like a lot of the looks that they made, if not all, were short. And I understand they made them, maybe didn't have enough time, maybe didn't have enough material to make it long. But I was hoping that I had seen something that they made that would be long, maybe like a gown or maybe like a pants or something. Heidi made something long. Heidi ate this. Heidi looks great. This is a fave. Like hair looks great. I love the little flowers in the hair. Makeup looks great. Whatever lashes these are, I hope she wears them forever. The gown is gorgeous. Like I love what she made. She looks great. I have no notes for Heidi. Kahana again ate it. I really enjoyed this on Kahana. It is. I wouldn't even say that this is simple because I when I was looking at it, I'm like, damn, she made this like out of what? And maybe I'm easily impressed, but I liked it. I liked it with the wig. I liked it with the two different color shoes. I think she did a great job. I think the makeup looks amazing. Kahana's glow up is crazy. It needs to be studied. I thought Candy looked great. They played around this whole episode, like with her look, and she had showed that crazy sketch and acting like she didn't know what she was gonna do. So I did feel like it could go either way. I'm like, this might be a send off edit, but I'm like, I don't want it to be a send off edit where my girl is going home. That would have blew me. But I think she ate this. I like it. I really like it. It is almost the same silhouette, but just like Michelle says, or I'm gonna say it's a little bit different. So we're gonna take it. I like it. I think she ate it. She made it, so I couldn't make this. So I liked it. I don't know what was going on with Lexus Michelle. Like it's not a bad look, but it would have been so stunning if it would have been long. And again, maybe she didn't have the material, maybe she didn't have the time. But if that skirt had been long, and then maybe even if well, the shoulder thing's not bad. I don't like that thing on the hand, like that little half glove or whatever that is. She didn't need that. But this could have been really, really stunning. I see where it was going. And I think she could have pushed a, if she had the opportunity to push a little bit further, I think she could have, and I think it would have been great. I like what James Mansfield did. I really wish that James would have been critiqued because I wanted to know why there was such a big slit down the middle. And I was wondering if it was given like the apron was put there intentionally to hide the slit. But it was complete, like the skirt was completed in the back. The look looked completed. Like it didn't look like it was nothing crazy going on. So maybe it wasn't no like weird stuff. But I enjoyed it. And the little puppet thing, I guess, is like one of James's like staples. So that was cool too. I like this look. And I like that James did the gloves. I don't know if they got into it too much on the video. But you could see in the workroom when James was like painting nails on the gloves. And they're just like house gloves, like cleaning gloves. So I thought that that was cool. I love this on Lala. I really do. I know that Lala had like PTSD from a design challenge in the bag ball that she did, but I think this looks great. I love Lala bald. I love the look. I love the shape of her body looks amazing. She looks great. I just don't like this makeup. I don't even know what it is, and I hate to say it because I love Lala, but I'm always like, ooh, I hate her makeup. And I think a big part of it is she always wears like a purple lip, well, a lot of times where it's like a purple or like a plum lip, and I hate the color purple. I really do. Like, I don't know. It just makes me cringe. So it's probably just a me thing, but I never really enjoyed this makeup. I don't know what the hell Kasha Davis had going on. Like, this, honestly, as soon as she walked out, I said bottom. As soon as she walked out. As soon as she walked out, bottom. I actually knew the bottom too once the runway ended. I knew it. I'm like, yeah, no, this is awful. And then even as I looked at it more, down the middle she had like little like things on there, like I don't know what it was. It looked like the little things that you stick into your Crocs, the little pin things. And it was just going down. I'm like, you just put stuff on there to put it on there. Honestly, the helmet thing was the best part. I wish that that would have been like, I don't want to say the focal piece because I don't know if the focal piece could just be on your damn head. But she probably could have executed that way better. Just start with that and then figure something out down here and slow it down. Even if she had used the little things at the bottom, whatever those are, like bags or something, I don't know what that is. I'm looking at a picture of it. Even if she had just used that and left the flowers alone, I think that it would have been way better. But this was awful. I can't even believe that walked out of the workroom. And then the nerve to carry the cake with it. I'm like, Kasha, please. Darian, I think, looked amazing in this. I'm not understanding why the judges didn't live, but I think I would have lived for this when I saw it. Cause I like it. I think it looks great. I even like the little the back part. I think this looks really good. I like the wig. I like the makeup. I think Darian ate this. I don't know what their issue with it was, but I enjoyed it. All in all, what I've been alluding to this whole time, my issue with this episode, the judging was super weird. I wish that we can get a BTS because I'm just not understanding. Jessica Wilde had absolutely no business winning this episode. Like, looking at all three of her looks together, they're not great. They're not. Like, the first one is good. The first one's pretty good. But again, that bowl could have gone. That was stupid. And then these next two looks, especially like the look that she made, I've been thinking about this, but I damn near would have put Jessica in the bottom. I hope that I can get to a point where I can say who I would have put in the bottom, but I don't know because I'm so up in the air about it. But I'm damn near thinking I would have put Jessica in the bottom. Like, I am not understanding how she won this episode. If anybody should have won, it should have definitely been between Heidi and Kahana. And even as I'm looking at them, if I had to base it even solely off of the look that they made, it would have been Heidi. And honestly, Heidi's legendary look was better than Kahana's, but they're both great. I would say Kahana had my favorite fruity patootie look. But other than that, like, Heidi ate it. Heidi ate it. Like, Heidi definitely should have won. So we get to the critiques. Kahana was safe. Gag. James Mansfield was safe. Sure. Alexis Michelle was safe. Sure. And Heidi was safe. Gag. Because easily, Kahana and Heidi should have been in the top, period. The people in the top were essentially Jessica Wilde, Jimbo, Candy, and Lala Ree. Personally, I think that my tops would have been Kahana, Heidi, Jessica Wilde, and Lala Ree. And my safes would have been Jimbo, Candy, James Mansfield, and Alexis Michelle. And then the bottom's very easy. Darian Lake and Kasha. Very easy. I'm not understanding how Heidi and Kahana were safe. I'm not understanding how Jessica Wilde won. But even when we got to Untucked, I don't know if y'all watched it, but Heidi was pissed. And it just seems like it just kept on going. And like Jimbo was trying to get it out of her, and then it felt like Candy tried to get it out like 5 different times. Heidi was not having it. Like, she's kind of similar to me. Like, when she was pissed, she like, I don't want to say nothing, because it felt like she was going to say something she did not need to say. And then finally she started like saying like, I'm gonna leave, because she was just confused. Like, I don't understand. And even when it was a gag, because when Untucked first started and they were like, well, who do y'all think is in the top? And they said Jessica Wilde, everybody was like, no way. No way. So then when the queens came back in the room and they're like, well, Jessica won, everybody's like, because she still has on that look and she looks crazy. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's me. But that look looks so bad to me. It wasn't like crazy. It wasn't like Lala's bag look or anything. Like, it wasn't like the bag ball. Like, it wasn't bad like that, but that was not a good look. That was not a winning look. And all three of her looks together, that's not a winning package for the ball. Are you crazy? 3 looks for the ball that we have to go off of to pick a winner, and that's who we picked, Jessica Wilde. I understand Lala Ree not being safe, because I feel like we should have gave Lala the critiques, because it's like, you fumbled the last one, like when you did the bag ball. Now you're back for All Stars, you get to redeem yourself, and you did a great job. So yeah, let's do critiques. I understand Candy doing critiques, because it's like, girl, you look good, but you did 3 similar silhouettes. But Jessica Wilde should have been safe. There's really nothing that they really needed to say to her. Like, she looked fine. Honestly, like, Even if they had just made her safe and not read her final look, I would have been fine with that. I would not have been pissed because it is what it is. Like, let her be safe, get her out of here. Jimbo, no critiques. Jimbo should have just been safe. I don't even understand why we really needed to talk to Jimbo. I'm glad that I guess I got some context on the fruity patootie look, but I don't think that there was anything else to read, and I don't think that they clocked anything about the legendary look like Heidi did. Heidi clocked it in Untucked. Like, that's not a dairy look. I don't even think they did that on the main stage, so I'm not understanding why Jimbo and Jessica Wilde couldn't have just been safe. And for the life of me, I don't understand how Heidi or at least Kahana did not win this episode. I'm so pissed that Jessica Wilde won this episode. And I love Jessica Wilde. I'm just getting to know her, and I already love her 3 episodes in. But I don't understand how she won this episode. Then we get to the lip sync assassin, who's my girl Raja. I love Raja. I think she looked great. It's so exciting to see her after she got her crown. But she didn't slay this lip sync for real. Maybe they didn't show her like they should have, but I don't think she really slayed the lip sync like I know that she can, which is fine because the money had rolled over. Right, so like it was a $30,000 prize now for whoever won the lip sync. So it's like, please give it to the girls. So Jessica lip synced against Raja. I think Jessica, as soon as she took her coat off, she won. Like, she was hilarious. She looked great, way better than her look when she put on her lip syncing look. And she was walking to get ready to go lip sync. I'm like, she looks fantastic. I was like, okay, I'll live again. Because at first I'm like, I hate it. And I hate her. I'm just kidding. But I'm like, no, like, no, 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 no. No's across the board. But when she came out for the lip sync, I'm like, star. When she took off the little reveal, star. She ate Raja up. I love Raja. Speaking of Raja, though, why did Raja need to stand in the back when they did the elimination? That was so random. Like, I'm used to doing the lip sync assassin, then they leave. Thank you for having me. Like, that was weird. I don't know if she was directed there or if she just got confused and stood there, but that was weird. And then obviously they're doing the fame games. So like the eliminated queens, they get to show their looks, and I love that they actually like put the looks on and do the runway. I was wondering if they were gonna do because they only did 2 of the ball looks. I was wondering if they were gonna do the third one, but obviously they would have to create it and do the same, I guess, type of challenge that the other queens did that are still in the competition. That wouldn't really make sense. So they only did the first 2 looks, the legendary queen look and the fruity patootie. I think Naysha's legendary queen look was amazing. I wish that we would have been able to see that, because even last week's fame game look that Naysha did was amazing. Like, ever since she's been doing the fame game, since she got eliminated, I'm like, she looks great. Naysha looks amazing. Like, I think that she looks great. So I enjoyed that look. Her fruity patootie look, it was okay. It was fine. Like, I liked it. I think if it was on the show and I had seen it in the midst of all the other girls, I would have been like, okay, I guess. And if I was to put her in the lineup based off those 2 looks, I think that Naysha probably would have been safe. I wish I would have seen what she created, because I don't know if Naysha can sew or whatever. I don't know if her skills are there. But I think that her legendary queen look was great. I think it was legendary. I loved it. And the Fruity Patootie one was fine. So I think that she probably would have ended up safe. Monica Beverly Hills, I also really liked her legendary queen's look. I did not like her Fruity Patootie look. I don't know. It was almost there, and I was getting it, and I was getting there, but it was still a no for me. But I do still think that in the grand scheme of things, Monica probably could have been safe as well, maybe. But it would depend on what she made. At the end of the day, only one other queen would have been in the bottom. We really would have, because Kasha definitely deserved to be in the bottom. That was awful. Now Darian, I don't agree with Darian being in the bottom. I just don't. I don't think Darian looked bad. Like, I wasn't in love with Darian's looks, but I don't think that Darian looked bad enough to be in the bottom. If I had to put somebody else in the bottom, though, I guess it would have had to have been Darian, honestly. But if I was basing the bottom off of, say we based the bottom just off of the look that they created, right? Like, forget the other 2 looks. Say we just based the bottom off of what did they create, because it's so hard to decide. Obviously, Kasha, that's a easy. And I think it would have, it's weird to say, but I think I would have had to put, just based off of the look that they made, I would have had to put Jessica Wilde in the bottom. That look sucked. But it wasn't just based off of that look. I think even with those 3 looks, I would have put Jessica Wilde in the bottom with Kasha. That's just how I feel about it. And I think that Kasha still would have went home. So Kasha went home. I agreed. I don't think that that was a gag. I think that she did the worst. Darian's track record isn't as great as Kasha's because Darian was in the bottom last week, but it's only been 3 weeks. And Darian's looks, like all 3 as a whole, were way better than Kasha's. Kasha looked a mess. And Kasha just seemed like she gave up anyway. Like, even when she went back and she's pleading her case about why she should stay, she wasn't even actually doing that. She's just like, if I go home, my man is at home, so we good. I had a great time. So it's like, okay, we'll see ya. So, Jessica Wilde won the lip sync. She sent her home. I agree with who won the lip sync. I don't agree with her being in that lip sync because I don't agree with her being a top. But she was. She won. So she won. She also won the lip sync in my eyes. But if I was RuPaul, if my name was RuPaul, the bottom 2 would have been Kasha Davis and Jessica Wilde. And the winner would have been Heidi in Closet. Honorable mention to Kahana. And all the other girls could be safe. So, thank you guys for coming. I will see you guys in the next episode.